Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly and I like to talk about books with other people who like to talk about books. In today's video, I am powering through this beast. Crescent City, I'm starting the Crescent City series. I haven't read it before, but I have House of Flame and Shadow on pre-order. Should be coming on January 30th. And I want to catch up on the series before that book gets here. So I have been struggling. I started this book at the beginning of the month. It's now January 12th. And at the beginning of this week, when I started this blog, I was halfway through. And it was rough. So I thought I'd film a reading vlog to help motivate me and keep me accountable for staying on track to finish the book. Okay, it's Monday and it's about a little before 6:30. I have about an hour of free time to read before I have to take a shower and get ready for my D&D group to meet and play our session tonight. I think I'm on track to finish this by Wednesday. I have just under 300 pages left, and I think if I make sure I read a little bit every day, I'll be able to get it done by Wednesday, maybe Thursday at the latest. It is my first week back to work after break, so I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, but I do want to have it finished before the week's over because I want to start number 2 by Friday so that I can really dive into it this weekend. So I have about an hour where I'm going to sit and read. I was able to listen to about 3 chapters while I was walking my dog this afternoon, and I'm listening to the audio and I'm reading, so I can kind of pick up where I left off when I'm in the car or walking the dog or whatever. I also really like to listen to the audio while I'm reading. It kind of helps me stay on pace and stay focused. So I'm going to settle in to read for about an hour tonight, and let's see where I get. It's Tuesday. I am back with an update. It is almost 6:15, almost exactly 24 hours since the last time I checked in. Yesterday I ended up reading 65 pages, and so far today I'm at almost 60. I'm getting ready to walk the dog, so I'm gonna plug in my earbuds and listen to a few chapters while we walk. And then when I get back, I just gotta finish up dinner, grab something to eat, and then the rest of the night is reading time. So I should be able to get a decent chunk taken care of today. So here we go. Well, that was poor timing. I'm gonna talk about some spoilers. So if you don't want to hear Crescent City 1 spoilers, then skip ahead a little bit. As soon as I walked out the door, all the shit went down. Oh my God. literally 2 minutes into my walk, I'm reading about the part where Bryce sees Hunt buying the synth from the Viper Queen. And I don't know what to think. I feel he was doing something. He had a plan that he was trying to figure out. He had to have. Right? Ugh. I'm almost done. It feels like it took a long time for me to pick up speed, pick up momentum with this book. Probably like the first 200 pages or so were pretty slow going for me. I had to read the first chapter 3 times because the first time I tried to start it, I decided to listen to the audio while I was walking my dog. I had nothing else to listen to, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Did not retain a single shred of information from that chapter from listening to it. So then I went back to read it, and maybe like 25% I was able to retain. And then I went back, read it again, and annotated it. That's why I have so many tabs here in the beginning. This is all from me just trying to figure out this world. But then once I got about 200, not quite 200, maybe like 150 pages in. So after that initial like 150 pages, it became easier to read, and I was able to pick up with just the audio. Once I had kind of an understanding of who the characters were, what the what the world was like, what the political structure was like, I was able to listen to the audio only, and for a few chapters, and keep up. So that's also why some of my tabs tapered off, is because some of these I just listened to and didn't go back and tab any of the key parts yet. I plan to, but we'll see. So momentum wise, I feel like it was a really slow start, really slow build. And now the second half is just, it's gone in a flash, and it's almost over. And I don't want it to end. But also I feel like I've been reading this book forever, and I do want it to end, but not really. So good thing it's the first book in the series, and that I have book 2 on my shelf waiting to start. And hopefully I timed it well so that I don't have to wait too long in between finishing book 2 and when my pre-order of book 3 comes. Okay, enough talking. Here we go. a night. I read almost 130 pages today. I have about 3 hours of audio left. Part of me really wants to power through and finish it tonight, but it's already 10:30 and I have to work tomorrow, so I need to get sleep. I will finish this bad boy up tomorrow. I can't wait. Good night. Well, let me set the scene for you. It's Wednesday. I was at work, taking a little break. Decided to scroll through Instagram for a minute, and the first thing that popped up on my feed was a spoiler that Sarah J. Maas posted. I'm so annoyed. I understand that the book has been out for like 2 years at this point, and it's pretty hard to avoid. But come on. It wouldn't have been that hard to just put a slide right before the post that says, hey, be careful. If you don't want a spoiler, don't swipe. And people are saying, you know, you should expect it with a new book coming out this close to a book release. The book's been published for 2 years already. I get it. I get that. However, what also comes with a book release, when you're releasing another book that's part of a series, is you're gaining new readers for the series who didn't know about the series beforehand. I mean, I'm still going to read it, obviously. But, yeah, it's Wednesday. I've got like an hour and a half left, I think. So I'll be finishing it up tonight and hopefully starting, number 2. That sounded bad. House of Sky and Breath. Okay, I'm almost there. I've listened to about 75 pages today so far. And I have just over 60 pages left, so let's get going. gonna start number 2 tonight. Let's see. It's 9:42. I could probably read a chapter or two. I gotta take a shower first though. All right, I finished last night, and this book was a bit of a struggle. I'm new to Sarah J. Maas's writing, and I have only finished the ACOTAR series. I'm kind of struggling to stay engaged with this storyline. I'm not sure if it was just kind of all the info dumping that happens in this book. And it's the first book of the series, and I've heard there are going to be 4 books total, and all of the world building and politics that came along with it. I don't know if it's the setting. You know, it's a metropolitan setting. But I'm just not connecting with the characters as much. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not feeling as invested. I find myself kind of zoning out here and there and not really caring a whole lot about following the threads of the storyline. I've already started House of Sky and Breath. I started the prologue immediately after finishing House of Earth and Blood. And I'm currently caught up to chapter 13, but I'm gonna power through. Like I said, I'm enjoying the series. I'm just not as attached as I was to the ACOTAR series. And maybe that's something that'll grow and change. You know, I've only read the first book so far, but I am working my way through House of Sky and Breath, book number 2 next. And so far I'm really enjoying Flynn and Declan. Their whole attitude and that like little bromance that they have is really entertaining so far. If you're a Sarah J. Maas fan, let me know. I'm interested to find out if you are diehard Crescent City fan, or if you are a diehard ACOTAR fan, or if you love them both equally. I'd be interested to see what everybody else's preferences are. So let me know down below which one you favor, or if you love them both the same. So stay tuned for my next video. I'll be documenting my House of Sky and Breath journey as well. See you next time.